Okay, so I'm very excited to bring a really pretty holiday inspired eye look using some colors that I really haven't used before. So let's see how this turns out. I'm a little nervous, but we're okay. So I have put on my brightening highlight onto my lids, and then I set it with my vanilla dust powder. Whatever you want to prime your eyelids, always prime them with something, either your highlights or some kind of a primer. I do have an e.l.f. Eyeshadow primer. Use one. It's gonna make your eyeshadows pop so much more. Okay, so today I have 5 colors I'm gonna be using. This is Stay Golden. This is number 33, the prettiest green shimmer. This is Ivy League Venus, or is this Aries? I'm gonna check for you. But this is the gold is an actual powder illuminator. It's called Goldie, and it's beautiful. Okay, the white is unicorn, excuse me. So we're gonna kind of play around and we're gonna see how this turns out. Like I said, I have put on powder on my eyelids just to kind of set and prime them, and they are ready to go. Here we go. So I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow brush. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow brush and my cleaning tile. Just always make sure that I go in and kind of clean my palette or my brush. I always start with my cleaning tile, make sure that my brushes are ready to go. Okay, so I'm actually gonna start with this beautiful color called Stay Golden. It's just a really good base, kind of a transition shade, so that when I put on all my other colors, they have something kind of to blend onto. Okay, it's just gonna give me a really simple, you can already see that I already have a little bit more definition on that eye. If you have hooded eyes, make sure that you go a little bit further up on your brow bone there. You don't wanna do all the work, open your eye, and then lose all that color, okay? Same thing on this side. You can see it's just a really light kind of brown, a little tan color. This is also one of the foster care colors, and so all the proceeds go to foster care. I absolutely love that about Seint. There's also another color, Miha, that is absolutely gorgeous, and that one also goes to the foster care. So I'm gonna use my small end and tap some of that Stay Golden underneath. Okay. All right, so now that I have just that base on, it's gonna help my colors blend a little bit better. So I'm gonna go into this gorgeous color, and I'm actually gonna switch to my smudge brush. This is the Miha color. I'm gonna clean my brush. I'm gonna tap into that number 33. Tap into 33, and I'm really just gonna pack it on right now. I'm just gonna pack it onto my lid. It doesn't have to be perfect. But I mean, do you see how pretty that is? Do you see the pigment in that? Is so pretty. Okay. And you can tell that you can go as light or as dramatic as you want. You just keep on going until you're happy with the color. Okay, once I get it on, I'll switch back to my blend brush, clean my bristle, and just kind of blend that out. And I'll kind of bring it a little bit above the crease. Clean my brush, same thing on this side. Little circles. Okay. I'm gonna pack a little bit more on this side. Just like that. Okay, after you have that green on, I'm gonna go into Ivy League. It is this darker green, okay? And I'm going to actually stick with my smudge brush. And this, I'm just gonna concentrate on the outside corner, bring it a little bit into like a 7. So a little bit on that crease and then down the outside of my eye, making a 7. Do you see that? And I like the smudge brush because it's stiff. And so you could really like make sure you know where you're putting that color before you go and you blend it out. So concentrating it on the outer corner. I'll even bring it then on the bottom lash line. Okay. Okay, flip back to the blend brush, the eyeshadow brush, just to blend that out. Okay. I'm gonna clean my brush, go back into Stay Golden, and I'm just gonna make sure that I have no harsh lines up here at the top. And just bring that Stay Golden up a little bit higher. Okay, here's the fun. You guys ready? So I'm gonna go into Goldie, just using my finger. I'm just gonna tap it on the center of that eye. Same thing on this side. But isn't that a pretty, pretty color? Okay, after I tap that on the center, I'm then gonna go into Unicorn. I'm just gonna use like my pinky, get some on there, and get the inner of that corner. Same thing on this side. Let's use this pinky. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna use the small end of my brush, tap back into that unicorn, and just get the inner corner of that eye, and then help blend that up. Same thing on this side, the inner corner of that eye, and blend that up. If you need to, you can then get a little bit more Goldie. Just kind of blend those shimmers together. Just tapped into 33, kind of working that crease a little bit. This is pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take my buff brush. I got a little bit of that unicorn too low. I'm gonna clean up my edges. Voila. Okay, last little thing with the eyeshadow. Take some of that unicorn and get it right below your eyebrow, on your brow bone. Not the whole thing, just right underneath. If you need to, you can kind of shape your brows a little bit if you got into them a little bit. I just have my contour in that. All right, I'm going to go do some mascara, some liner, and I'll be back. Okay, so I shockingly got some mascara on my eyelid. So here's the trick. Let it dry. Take your spoolie, any spoolie you have, and you literally just brush it off. And it's gone. It doesn't smear, it doesn't. Let it dry. Have a little bit more right here. And it's gone. That's it. There you go. There's your tip for the day. Okay, so I'm done with this look. Not bad, right? Look at that. If you want this palette, I'll drop it below. I hope you have a good day and go do something brave. Thanks.